Hello, hello. Archive 1080p, 6000 bitrate, and it is currently 9:42 p.m. on Thursday, the 16th of November, 2023. We're doing some more Control. Been a couple of days. Just training for this new thing. Kind of has been a bit hectic. So I've had to run more errands than I thought I would have to do on my day off than I really thought existed. But it's anyway, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Everything's good. Life is good. Anywho, I don't know where we're going to be in. I know that we're on our way to the ordinary AWE containment whatever. When they say that ordinary's down here, does that mean they've moved the whole fucking town? Or what? I don't understand. I also haven't had a sip of anything in a little bit. I also know not where they will put us back to. I don't know where the last checkpoint was. I know we got to a control point last time, and we spent pretty much all of our... What are they called in this? Not souls. We spent all of our souls on upgrades for our stuff, but I don't know if it held them, because there's no, like, save button. It just goes, everything from the last checkpoint is gone. But we'll find out. Okay, so we're at least at the control point. That's good. Let's see. Hello, Albatross. Welcome, welcome. Wood countermeasures? No, that's bounties. Astral constructs. We still have 18,000. So... yeah, I think we did upgrade all these. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Absolute weapon mod. Could be good. So we have our weapon gear, upgradey, doobies. We have one ability point, but I know I want to spend that on other. Slam over here, which I need 3 for, yeah. And that's about it. But it's good to be back, though. Even though it's only been a couple of days, I felt like I was gone forever. G'day, Saint. Welcome. How are you today? Health recovery per element pickup. Oh, we've got a lot of doubles. I'm going to spend the first couple of minutes just deconstructing mods, because I don't want to fuck around with, like, oh, I'm full on mods. After we sort of get into it. C speed. I kind of want to double down on that. You just is? You just is, Saint. You are indeed first. First person to press that button today. Shield energy cost. I mean... bonus health. Get rid of that one. Launch energy cost. Drops by quite a bit. Got a, what? A tier... what is it? It's 19 there's 18, 14, 11. 11. Bah. Evade. I can do lots of evades. That one. Energy recovery speed, I'll hold on to. Yeah, and I'll hold on to this. So, like, C speed, like, doubling down on that could be pretty fun. It could be pretty fun. We'll leave that as is, because 9 or 24 is good. 23 or 24 up here with the weapons, though, on the other hand. Not so hot. Not so hot. Extra damage while aiming. So how goes it? You 2.5? Half? Who's the half? I am half of a 1. The damage while aiming, headshot damage, energy gain from headshots, zoom, rate of fire, reload speed, damage against enemy armor. So let's put that in, so it's extra damage while aiming. Rate of fire boost on this guy doesn't really do anything. Garbage damage. Let's get rid of that. Hello there, ambulance. Just recoil. Recoil, please. Energy gain from headshots. Accuracy. Headshot damage. Very fun. Damage cost per shot. Let's go with ammo cost per shot. See that? We might get one extra bullet. Does I have new? Oh yeah, I have upgrades for Shatter, don't I? Shatter's our shotgun. Ammo cost per shot's -20. That's good. I mean, it's ramped up to tier 3. I don't want to do headshot damage on it. We can do projectiles fire. We can do projectile spread, make it tighter. Reload speed, damage against armor. A refund chance on hit, recoil. Rate of fire. Let's just put these where they live. So now each shot should fire an extra 10 projectiles. That's a mess. That's what we call a mess. And now, get rid of one of the rate of fires because I don't need 2 of them. Everything else should be sweet. Let's go. Let's get into it. No, hold on. Let's do it. Let's get into it. No, I can't. I just gotta... no, come on. Alright, that's it. We're done. Oh, no, wait, hold on. No, we're good. Let's get this out onto a tray. Ah, I haven't watched that dude in ages. Used to watch this guy on YouTube that would do, like the ready-to-eat meals, the like army rations and stuff, and he'd check them all out and try them and stuff from different eras, like recent stuff, and then like really old stuff, and like fighter pilot rations and all sorts of stuff. It was fascinating to watch. He had a very unique style. Ordinary AWE, Stage 4B, Town Proper, Witness Testimonies. Okay, so this is Jesse. We went in and met Polaris, like a star. She told us we were special. She made us special. It felt like being born, or reborn, the world fading in for the first time. Familiar, but somehow different. Jesse Faden, Therapy Session, 2010. Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. The dung monkeys and the knot mother were coming straight at us. Dylan was crying. I turned it off and they were gone. It was over. I took all the slides and burned them. All of them except hand. Jesse Faden, Therapy Session, 2010. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity. Designation Polaris. EID-19929. Beautiful. You want to hydrate me already, Saint? Alright then, I guess we'll do some hydrate, I suppose. I should just get a cup. Easier. Opening and closing the bottle all the time. What's this? Ordinary AWE, Stage 1.B. Dump. Witness Testimonies. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then, when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Jesse Faden, Therapy Session 2010. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. Jesse, Therapy, 2010. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Dylan Faden, Interview, 2002. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide. Designation, meadow. As long as you exist, I'll stay wet. Ah, hey, look. If that's your superpower, then you're on the list with old mate that can throw trolleys. Like, interesting power. We'll call you if we need you. Push button.
Let's see what they have on ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Oh, it's like a full mock-up. Interesting. Well, let's go and have a shootout in a miniaturized version of our old town. I am a god. What's this place? Is this like our old house? Oh, never mind. I was hoping that that would be the case. Does Australia still have Golden Gay times? Yeah. I don't like them. I don't find them good. A lot of people love them. I've never really enjoyed one. Tried a couple of times. I don't particularly like them. But they do still exist, yes. Ordinary AWE, Stage 3, Public School. Witness testimonies. Some of the others had gotten worse. Scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make him listen and they pushed over a piano on her. Broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. Dylan, interview, 2002. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the not mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mum and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone, like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I don't know. Jesse, therapy session, 2010. Extrapolated information. Disappearance of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed result from slide projector related AWE. G'day Sarvane, thank you for the contribution to the gift sub challenge. Send you one? I'll send you Top Joy drinks in exchange. No, it's okay. I'm good. And it'll melt by the time it gets to you, probably. Probably wouldn't be that great. Oh no, personnel protection. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get out of here. How you doing, Sarvane? What you been up to? Treasure? Was this like an even further zoomed out one? Oh, so stage 1 was the dump? I think? Or was it the school? And then this is stage 2. What was this? So you can see, like, if you tee up all the documents, you can see what happened and where. I suppose you'd kind of have to build a little mock-up of a town, hey? Because it's... with so many different random things that went on, like, it would be a pain trying to put it all together. Just send it through the black market, flag it as stolen organs, and they'll call it... I don't know. Don't know if that's a great idea. Never mind, I thought that was going to happen. Get out of my town. Leave. Ah, someone's behind me. I think. He was big.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town.
Yeah.
Did they recreate that too?
Maybe.
Is that where they keep it?
Maybe. I don't know, man. Just along for the ride. There's you. In. What's this?
You mentioned a
Jesse therapy session.
mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes.
That's the guy.
Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No. No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris.
Neil.
She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
Yeah?
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused.
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan.
Dylan.
I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Oh.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Right. Cool. So she's talking about Thomas Zane, a Thomas Zane poem, but Thomas Zane erased himself from history, so she shouldn't know who Thomas Zane is. She shouldn't have any idea who Thomas Zane is. Alan Wake didn't know who Thomas Zane is. So it's not like it's only people that are supposed to know. Alan Wake was clearly supposed to know, but the only reason that he found out is because he found those books. Which also doesn't really make sense, because the only things of Thomas Zane's that were supposed to stay in existence were... stuff in the shoebox. You know what? That game story doesn't really fully... It doesn't not have loopholes. We'll put it that way. Or plot holes. But, that said, she shouldn't know who Thomas Zane is, but she does, which means that she was probably protected from Thomas Zane. No, because Thomas Zane erased himself back in like the 70s. I don't know. It's very weird. It's something to do with something blah. But do you think that the psychiatrist that she was talking to, like obviously we know that the recordings are in the hands of the FBC, but do you think that the psychiatrist is an FBC psychiatrist, a plant that they lined up and went, oh, this is your psychiatrist. Look, it's Dr. not an agent? Or do you think it's a normal psychiatrist that had recordings of sessions and the FBC got hold of the recordings? Or do you think that it's a normal psychiatrist that the FBC came to and went, listen, we're a high-end government agency. The person that you're talking to is a threat to national security. You need to give us the recordings of the sessions because she's on a watch list, sort of thing. And don't say like, yeah, but you can't if you're a doctor, if you're a medical professional. No, totally would. I think it'd depend on how early they found her. Well, they watched her the whole time. That's what we found out last time. They've been watching her the whole time. Like, they lost her for a small window, and then they found her again. They've been watching her for years. Oh, Top Joy is a Hungarian drink brand. Like, XIXO. I don't know what that is either. I have no idea what XIXO is. But more fruit heavy. You don't know who Thomas is? Why is the M so close to the send button? I don't know, get a bigger keyboard or smaller hands. Then they'd plant a psych, I'd think. You'd think so. You would think so. Think how buttily they buttered her? Thanks, Buttsbot. They didn't butt her buttily enough? Clearly. You're gonna butt someone, you gotta butter them enough. You know? You gotta do it buttily enough. I hate this. Anyway.
Poem. Last time we
Nice.
talked.
Eh.
Thomas Zane? Yes.
No more Thomas saying shush. Why is this all wrapped in plastic? Because they don't use this office anymore, I guess. It was like a shelved study or something. More treasure? So many treasure. Ordinary supplement. Ordinary AWE-24. Details. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dilla and Faden. See interviews and for relevant information. And the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the ordinary site. So obtained therapy sessions makes it sound like it is a normal psychologist, not a plant. I'd say anyway. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, Dylan Faden claims that there were 8 slides for the projector, but Jesse Faden mentioned 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Oh, what gave that away? The fact that she said, I burnt the slides? Notes. Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary Town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. Yeah, that'd smell so bad to bring an entire dump just into a big concrete room and be like, yep, whose job was it to go look at it? Maybe that was the guys that were like, and then we found a whole bunch of teeth. And then we found a dog body. And then we found this other shit. Also today you found out that every single Yakuza is on Game Pass, so I just doubled my active backlog. I've been saying that. Every time DD is here, or anybody mentions Yakuza, I keep telling people that all of Yakuza, including the man with no name, is all on Game Pass. Every single one of them. And it just falls on deaf ears. They're all there. They are all there. Can't even find the energy to play RoboCop. I'll be here. It's all games. Give in to the apathy, yeah. Alright. So if they obtained them, then it makes me feel like that she's a normal psychiatrist that just thinks Jesse's insane. Here, Jesse, I'm going to prescribe you some antipsychotics. You'll be right. Just take them 18 times a day. Yes, but I don't listen to you even right now. I'm just guessing what to answer. Pretty good at it. Ordinary dump. Okay. Oop. I always forget that that's not a menu.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York.
Gross.
Nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
That is not an entire landfill. That is not an entire dump. No fucking way. Also, I thought that Americans don't use the word dump. In the same way that Americans like call a car boot a trunk, right? I thought that a dump for them is like a landfill or like a other words. I didn't think they use the word dump. Federal Bureau of Control. Notice. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Alright. Like, Jesse, think it through. Why would they store the slide projector in the dump? Are you braining with that brain of yours, or are we just existed? We goldfishing a bit? Ooh, paper. Globe supplement. Oh yeah, this one. Wolf Globe. Eitz Pair or AI72-PE. The item was found in the penthouse suite at Toronto, belonging to David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. See case 13-HQ-37. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including and this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Supplementary materials. Article from the Toronto Daily. So why... Oh, that's not a Canadian accent. Fuck it. I don't care. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto's high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into. Some nutjob radio show in the States claims he disappeared to join the Illuminati. But it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. He's dead. Finnish people wrote this. Oh, yeah, I know. Thank you. I know that the... But, like... Usually, and for a lot of things... It's... You know, a lot of care is taken, but to have... Ooh, there's things. Go fast. Don't run from me. Yeah, usually those sorts of things, like... A lot of care is taken, but then this is a pretty big Fooby. Like a big moment, you know? What are you guys doing? Like, it's not just like a random single word and a throwaway piece of dialogue or whatever. Oh, one of those dudes is down there. Righto. You love so much that you pronounce them? What? Like the documents and stuff. I like it too. Something's in there. Oh. G'day, fellas. What else have I got on me? This one? Hey! Oh! Don't dodge everything. It's so rude. Oh, he didn't even move. Poor bugger. Where's the other flyboy? Wait. You there? Oh, hey. Whoa. Whoa. Cut it out. Oh, wait. I'm trying to dodge him. I was trying to dodge him because he was coming towards me. And it's... I had hold of him. No, never mind. It sounds like there's one like right next to me. Basically a railgun.
We should check that lab.
They always dodge, but they never forward. Yeah. That's it. They don't Ferrari. They don't Ford. Sometimes they Holden. Yeah. More treasure. Pop. What's this? Push. You gonna open? Nice. Anything else in here? Any other documents or anything kicking around? I don't know why there'd be documents randomly in the dump, but you never know. Never know. Jukebox tokens. Love it. Love some jukebox. There's nothing on any of those tables either. Maybe they occasionally Pontiac. Yeah, I mean, it really depends. Because they do respond to certain abilities that you throw at them. I haven't had any Pontiac myself. But I tend to just use the throw on them. So they just usually dodge. But, I mean, I understand with some of the other abilities, they could Pontiac. They just don't for me. This an album cover. Old Gods of Asgard. Rebirth. Greatest Hits. I was 9 or something when I found my dad's Old Gods album. I became a huge fan instantly. Jesse Faden. If anybody's watching this on YouTube, you're watching a VOD, pause, open up a new tab, go and look for the Old Gods of Asgard. Do it right now. If you got this far in and you don't know who the Old Gods of Asgard are, I'm disappointed in you for skipping ahead. Another Estus. Alright, when we get into the lab, I'll have a sip. Up. Down. The old VODs of Asgard. Ha ha ha! Yeah, good job, Saint. You must be tired. Yes, push bike. Buckled rims.
Effective immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I'm setting up a new department.
Mm-hmm.
Dimensional research in the research sector.
Mm-hmm.
Transferring the slide projector there.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
VOD viewers, that was a short one. But I'm going to stop it there. So we're going to do the next chapter and head towards dimensional research and see what's going on. So, if you're watching this tomorrow, 10 years from now, or long after I'm gone, you're awesome. And I'm sure you'll hear from me again relatively soon. Talk to you then.